Hey, howdy, hey, happy Saturday. Welcome to Now That's Disney's Disney Night
Dude,
Live.
I so like rock out. Luckily, no one can see it. When the
I
theaters
do
go
too.
on, I'm just like, do.
Only you guys can see what we're doing in the background, which is awesome.
Which is great because it's not glamorous. It's very much like we got a show in 64
That's awesome.
seconds.
That's right.
True.
True that. What's
Hello,
going
everyone.
on? Animal Kingdom, Aaron, Disney, Don, Skipper, Jay, and NTD David. What's happening? Welcome.
NTD David.
Dave, we've got to come up with a better nickname for you.
Now That's Disney David.
Okay, that actually sounds better than NTD David.
I'm wearing my Michael Myers hat tonight.
Unless we're doing like DJ NTD.
DJ Jazzy Dave.
DJ Jazzy Dave.
Hello,
DJ Mousy
everyone
Dave.
tuning in.
DJ Mousy Dave.
What is happening, everybody? Welcome. I want to say something real quick. I want to say, look what I won from the Disney Nerds podcast. Woo!
Nice.
I want a shirt.
Shirt.
I want a shirt from the Disney Nerds podcast.
Yay, Disney Nerds.
Yeah, I watch the Disney Nerds and the Disney Nerds podcast live streams every Tuesday at 9 p.m. Eastern. And they were doing trivia, and I won the second round. So I said, give me a shirt. So
Dude,
props
Dave,
to them.
I'm so competitive. Let's do this. Let's bring it on. Let's do this.
Yeah, we should be doing some trivia in the future. And Kim ordered some stuff from Scentsy yesterday for giveaways. So there's going to be another Mickey wall fan diffuser and a Rocket Raccoon buddy clip that is a smelling Rocket the Raccoon. Rocket right here on my little poster that I got here in my one of my Disney file books that I got. Hello, Kim. Hello, Lily. Hello to everybody tuning in. But thank you to the Disney Nerds for the shirt. And
that's awesome. What can we say? Friends of the show, Disney Nerds.
Friends of the show for shiz. And that's short for shizzle. But yeah, the Disney Nerds podcast. What's going on, everyone? What's happening tonight on this Saturday evening?
I'm
drinking beer.
Drinking. I'm in Florida.
Cheers.
I'm a full-time resident now.
He's a full-time resident of the Florida.
I finally made it. This is the longest.
I have my cup of coffee with
time.
nothing extra in it.
I had 4 cups of coffee today, so I switched over to beer. Jay, what do you got in that little cup?
I have a couple of 99 coconuts and a little pineapple juice.
Sweet. I love it. A little tropical for you.
Of course.
99 coconuts walked into a bar.
Don's got his coffee. Aaron, what kind of beer we got?
And Don, that reminds me, did everyone sign the petition to bring back the Citizens of Hollywood?
Miller Lite.
Yes, I did.
Wait, what did what did you say?
Me or Jay and Don?
Me and Dave had our own conversation.
Yeah, we're talking about beer. These guys are talking about something else. Miller Lite. There's a girl on TikTok. She's really funny. TikTok or something, like I see her on Facebook. I don't have TikTok. She's from the South. She's always drinking Miller Lite in her videos that she does, her reels.
Mm-hmm.
She does like voiceovers of like comedians and stuff, but she's really good at it. But there's always a Miller Lite in her hand.
Interesting.
Yeah, she's pretty funny though.
Yeah, my beer choice is Coors Banquet, which is my Coors Banquet Spirit jersey.
I love Coors Banquet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
but
I like
Miller will.
Coors, huh?
Miller will do. Yeah,
Aaron, I thought you were classier than that.
It's the banquet of beers, Jay.
I only drink Coors Banquet though. I don't drink Coors
Yeah,
Light.
Coors-
That's
right.
gross.
Okay. As long as it's not Coors Light, we're good.
No.
Hi, Sarah Ramirez. Hello to everybody.
I would take your gay card back so fast.
Okay, you didn't just say that, but okay.
I'm an elder. I've got that power. We'll snatch that pass.
You do. He does.
Like princess points.
The gay elders will take it away.
Mm-hmm.
I picture Jay dressed as Gandalf. You shall not pass. He's got the staff. He's like an elder.
Give me your gay card.
Actually, I was envisioning him dressed as Gilda, going, "You shall not be gay."
I have, you know what? I have
actually
never
really
once worn an article of ladies' clothing, not once in my life.
No, I have many times.
I used to be a drag queen, so
Yeah, so no wrong with
never
that.
paid for it.
Yeah, you got to pay to see it. But
I would make a very, very ugly lady, so I don't even try.
why don't we do Disney drag one night?
We're talking Mom's Maidly bad, so how I would look.
That would be really funny. Or we can all dress as citizens of Hollywood. And
Okay, I would dress as
Yes.
for that. I would dress as Betty Shambles if we go in a group.
yeah, like a Disney
I would
Citizens
totally
of Hollywood
do it.
drag show episode.
I would
We would have to
totally
do-
dress
no,
as Betty
we would have to
Shambles.
all go to one of the Halloween parties, and we could dress as citizens of Hollywood.
Yeah, no, let's do a live episode of it one night. That would be awesome. I think that'll be hilarious.
Well,
Oh,
Dave, the only
you know
thing
what?
Florida is missing right now is you. So we got to figure out when the great NTD meetup of 2024 is
Yeah,
going
we
to happen.
well, since you're all in Florida except for me, yeah, I know. And Alan's there like constantly. So I think Alan is there or was there. And happy
I feel
belated
so
birthday
bad,
to
Alan.
our co-host.
Happy
Adam.
birthday, Alan! I was supposed to be
Yeah.
up with him this week. I just was so busy.
So,
I texted him.
How
yesterday. I was like,
old? How old physically is Professor Allen?
78.
Physically or mentally? Yeah,
Physically, I
physically
didn't
or
say anything about mentally. We know he's like
physically,
7 or 8 mentally.
Physically
Yeah.
79, mentally 9.
What did I want to mention? Oh, real quick. Speaking of Rocket Raccoon, Kim and I watched. So I've been wanting to watch Guardians of Galaxy 3 for a while now, but I just haven't had a chance. I put it on one of the weeknights after work. I was like, let me watch a movie. Holy cow! I was not prepared for the emotional roller coaster of Guardians of Galaxy 3. I don't know if you guys.
Really? I haven't
Right?
seen it yet.
Oh,
I
it is
love
a
Guardians
roller
movies.
coaster.
I cried and I cried and I cried. Still funny, just like all the other ones, but
Yeah,
this has a
yeah.
real big backstory involving Rocket, and being animal lovers. Kim and I, the both of us, like ended the movie in tears, big time.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Now you've got me wanting to make a character named Ratchet Raccoon.
Racket, Rickets,
Ratchet Raccoon.
You got the Ratchet Racker. So yeah, Kim said such a good movie, but I know it was like ugly crying too. God, it really tugged at my heartstrings. Great music as always, in those movies as well.
Very good, very good.
Ugh. I just noticed nobody told me I haven't taken the banners off. Hey, we're live. Please share us out.
Oh.
Let's get rid of that one. Boo, we are
I
live.
took
Please
one-
share
I
us
took
out.
that one
Thank
down.
you. Yeah, thank you. I forgot them. Oh, I know what I want to say. Happy birthday to Jasper. Jasper,
Happy
D-Magic World
birthday, Jasper.
creator of the world of D-Magic.
Curator of the
lives-
finest Disney tunes this side of the internet.
I'm pretty sure it's tomorrow where he lives. He's like in the Netherlands or something like that. I
I
always forget
think
where
that,
he
yeah, I was going to say, I think that deserves balloons, confetti.
lives. How about confetti? Nice. Here it comes. Pour it
For-
on.
For those listening to the podcast, Aaron makes a hand gesture. Balloons fall down, then
Thumbs
confetti,
up
and now
equals
fireworks.
Fireworks. So happy birthday to
Happy
Jasper, the
birthday.
creator of DMagicWorld.com, our one and only sponsor, the best sponsor.
The home of the sexiest, most asserting, most bestest taste on the internet, listeners.
There we go. I love it. I love when we all have to peek around the DMagicWorld.com logo here. DMagicWorld.com, 24/7 streaming Disney music, magic. They're the best. There's no one else to listen to if you want to hear Disney parks music or Disney movie music. There's no reason to turn to the other stations. DMagicWorld.com. Why? Because you can request what you want to hear, and they're a sponsor of ours, and it's Jasper's birthday, and on the homepage there's a Now That's Disney link, and they play Disney Night Live shows twice a
Which
week.
I get
Oh,
the
nice.
biggest kick out of because we just pop up randomly and I'm like, oh, these guys are good. This sounds like a real radio show. Oh, wait, that's us.
It really does. I don't know why more people don't tune in or listen to us. I mean, I just put out a new podcast, episode 49.
You know,
As
like,
well.
it takes a while. It takes a
It's,
while.
well, it's been going on for years, and I really want to reach
this
more
game
people.
for a long time, and
Wanna
I can
touch
tell
the
you,
people.
after all these years, we're
It's like
still
3D.
on the bottom rung of the ladder, and that's
We are
fine
on the
with me.
bottom.
That is
Yeah,
fine.
we're on the
with
bottom. We're like the first step of rungs.
Hey,
me. We're the one everyone skips over at the same time, but
Yeah.
that's okay.
but being
That's
on the
all right.
bottom, we have no place else to go but up.
Being on the bottom, that means someone's on top of us. That's how I see it, right? Did I say something wrong, Jay?
I can't look at you right now. I can't look at you or I'll start laughing.
Well, there's somebody,
Okay,
you know.
great face.
there's-
I have to close my eyes like you're Medusa, man. Come on, you're killing me, bro. Killing me.
That deserves balloons.
Right, the balloons for David.
On the podcast, Aaron made a peace sign and balloons fell down.
What happens if you do this, Aaron?
Let's try it.
Well, that'd be
Nothing.
so cool if you got like something really cool out of that. I know.
Nothing.
Ah,
I mean, 2 weeks ago is when I discovered it. 3 weeks
I
ago
know.
was when I discovered it. And
Aaron, I want this power. I want this power for all my
want
professional.
this
I
power.
know. And now I discovered fireworks today when I gave double pieces out. So you have to watch the show to see my
I want to
magic.
get bored on a conference call and just do like a real quick piece and just fireworks.
Right?
Oh, I forgot that's
How great would
confetti.
that be?
Oh,
Oh, I love
messed up.
confetti though. Still, confetti's fun.
Aaron held both hands.
What
up
was the
and confetti
fireworks?
Fell down.
The fireworks is the 2 thumbs up.
2 thumbs up. See,
Yeah.
y'all already know my gestures. I don't.
Oh, I know. I know.
Oh goodness.
What's one thumbs up?
It's the thumbs up thumb.
Oh,
Yeah. In a little bubble.
Bubble and a little,
Yeah.
literally a bubble.
That little thumbs up reminds me, everyone, give us a like and subscribe.
It was
Seriously.
like,
Share.
Yeah. Whatever like the people talk about, the hip
Try
kids
that one.
these days. Oh my God. Hearts. This is amazing.
this is how
Yes,
I
it
make a
only
heart.
works for Aaron, Kim, because he's on his
Aaron, are you a
iPad.
witch?
I think he
Yes.
is. We need to, like,
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah.
can you give me that 20 years on my face?
Why would you ask? Come on.
No,
He's Animal Kingdom Aaron.
I work with birds. Of course, I'm a
Mm.
witch.
Birds. He pulls birds out of a bag.
Mhm.
Hey, we're talking about spooky stories from around Disney. We had this last year, around this time, but it was a lot of fun, and we want to do it again because these stories are a lot of fun to revisit. Some of the stories are new, but Aaron, you work at Animal Kingdom.
I
Have
do.
you ever been there like late at night or early in the morning, or is it
What's
usually just
creepy?
daytime?
Give us the
Right.
deets.
Yeah, we want to know. Creepy?
I've been yes to both. Early in the morning. The only time I've been there that early was April of this year for Earth Day, so April 22nd, Dak's birthday, for our rehearsal for our show that we did this year. It was a full birthday extravaganza for the 25th. That one wasn't bad because there was a lot of people there. Now, I have been there late at night and walking backstage and stuff, and that's pretty creepy because it is pitch black in that
wow.
place.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's dark. There ain't nothing down there.
I would be worried about like the true horror scenario where like the gorilla cage is left open
Open.
and I'm alone back there, and it's like that Donald Duck cartoon.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Hello to
not.
Sarah and Louise.
Yeah, it's not too bad. Animal Kingdom's not too bad at night, but I'm sure if you're alone and you're in a good spot, I'm sure it could get a little creepy.
It makes me think if
Well,
you
that's
were in
just-
Animal
that's just because
Kingdom,
International Drive's on the other side, but that's a totally different story.
Yeah.
what animal would you fear the most at Animal Kingdom if it broke out of its cage and you were the only one there? Jay, you mentioned gorillas, and I think for me, yeah, like a lion or a tiger is going to eat you, but a gorilla is not only going to, it's going to rip you apart like limb by limb.
I would probably say primates are probably the scariest. I think
Yeah.
the thing that we don't have, which most people are terrified of, is chimps, chimpanzee. But yeah, I would actually go with probably a big cat. One of our big cats would be
Big cats, yeah.
pretty terrifying to come by.
Gonna doing a maul you.
You know what?
Literally.
I would just be like, brain, pass out. Just pass out, and let's just go limp. It's over.
You're just gonna pretend like you're out cold, yeah.
Like when you respawn a character in a video game and they just slump to the ground with no life for them.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm going to look for the nearest bathroom because you know, Animal Kingdom. Well, one, I'll have to change my drawers, but two, Animal Kingdom, the bathrooms are sanctuary.
Yeah, they're animal proof, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You can lock them from the inside.
The doors open out so the animals can't push them in.
That's right.
Can you imagine the sheer terror of being locked in an Animal Kingdom bathroom all night while there were rampaging animals outside?
I could. I have everything
you
I
cannot
need.
leave, and the only relief you have is that you can relieve yourself all night.
You can relieve yourself, and you can drink water from the sink. You're not going to die.
You would get
And
to know
everyone's
people
going to,
real fast.
listen, you know, everyone at work and everyone at Animal Kingdom or in the parks, they take their cell phones into the bathroom anyway.
Yeah, true. I always take my phone into the bathroom.
You know, it's like,
Why not?
all right.
Nothing wrong with that, right?
Yeah.
Some of my best work comes at work in the bathroom.
Mm-hmm. I did forget to mention that, speaking of our topic, but I think I've said this in an episode past, but we think we have a ghost at the aviary. We named him Frederick.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and it's not much he has done. I do think he throws things on occasion, but I've seen him. It's just full shadow man. There's no big features and stuff like that. I've seen him follow us while we're walking out to show, which is in a backstage area. And I thought it was my supervisor, and I turned around and the person that I saw was not there.
Right.
We see them walking around, and my supervisor's like, "Oh, I saw Frederick, and he's back there." Or we think the birds talk to him too. The ones that can actually like mimic and say human stuff. Will say things that's like weird, and you're like, "Who? What?" And so we're like, "Oh, they're just talking to Frederick." So we do think the aviary that I work at is haunted in some capacity by this shadow entity, and haven't seen him in a bit, but hopefully he pays us a visit because I do like to see him.
Hey,
what's the backstory on him? Did he work there? Is it?
We don't know. Most of us have seen him, and so it was kind of like, you've seen that thing, and I brought it up one time. I was like, "Hey, I saw this shadow person behind me, and I thought it was you." And they're like, "I saw him the other day," and then I was like, "What?" And then that's just kind of how we have it. We haven't really dug deep into it or asked any other actual cast members who have been there for a long time, but we definitely should because I don't know, maybe.
Yeah. Hi, Tiffany. Yeah, definitely. I want to know more about Frederick.
Dude, I want to start a Facebook page for cast members to share their spooky experiences.
Yeah. Because, I mean, we have four. Well, I mean,
there's so much energy and so much emotion and so much has happened and been felt, lived on those spots. Absolutely. In addition to people dying. And that's definitely going to stay.
Oh, for sure. And plus, besides the fact that we have 6 parks, area for just recreational activities, Disney Springs, and then all the resorts, there's so much that can happen and history that is there that has happened.
Well, who was on that land 100 years before? Yeah, or 200 years before. It was Native American land first.
Yep.
And like when you go into Carousel of Progress, well, a cast member died there.
Well, no, that's Disneyland.
Disneyland or... Well, okay, in Tower of Terror, there was a lady that passed away. And in Mission Space, there was a child that...
And I hate that lady. Right. She stole my death plan.
What?
Now I just that.
So when you go on Tower of Terror, are you sitting in the seat that poor that lady... Well, she was in ill health and had a heart problem and was able to get on the ride, but couldn't get off it.
Jeffrey Ash, what's going on, man? Thanks for tuning in.
You see me on Tower. It goes like this. May I please sit in the front? I don't mind waiting. May I please.
Sit in the front.
Somebody passed away at Carousel of Progress in Disneyland.
Yeah, it was when it was American Sings, and they had reversed the rotation from clockwise to counterclockwise, and that had made the safeties unsafety. Long story short, she was going from one safe stage to another, and she got caught in the wall.
Oh no, I did not know that. Wow. Oh, that's so sad. I'm sorry.
Yeah, little Debbie Stone. She's 18.
Oh,
and people have said they have felt her and heard her in that building.
Really?
Ever since, yeah.
I believe it.
Do you guys do you all believe in whatever you want to call it, ghosts? I believe we're energy. That's what I believe we are. Yeah. People call us people, but I think we're energy matter. And that's why
trapped in these crude, decaying flesh prisons.
That's exactly how I feel. I mean, I've been decaying for a long time. I'm fat, bald, and ugly, but
I look good for 97, but that's just me.
You look terrific. Yeah. I mean,
one time, Murray and I, we were in the Magic Kingdom, and this virgin lit the black wax candle. Oh, it was mayhem.
It was mayhem, yeah.
Yeah.
I went to that party too.
Didn't there like three old witches show up or something like that?
You leave me, Aaron, and Alan out of this.
There's a lot of good stories. I mean, we covered a lot of them last year. I have some articles.
I have a fun personal one I'll share with you guys.
Yeah, let's talk about.
I want to. Yeah. So I moved in 2 weeks ago tomorrow, and my second day here, I was talking to some neighbors.
Oh my God, this is really. I'm not going to say anything, but you told me, and I'm still kind of.
I was talking to some neighbors, and then they asked me, "Where's your dog today?" Like, I don't have a dog. No, you had a dog with you all day. I followed you all day yesterday. I'm like, I don't have a dog. You had a big brown dog. I'm like, he died last year.
Yeah. And that was kind of,
He's with you to explore your new space in a way that other people can see him.
I think he's looking out for me. I think he is. I think he's trying to find a dog for me.
It was about a year ago, Jay, when you guys started your journey of moving and stuff. So I think Peter made that journey with you, and he's there. And but that's kind of still. I mean, Kim and I, when you mentioned that, we got chills.
It was just they were so insistent. You had a dog with you yesterday. I'm like, no, I did not.
Well, and it's so cool that has happened where they people you don't even know.
Yeah,
you just moved in. These are your neighbors. You haven't even talked to them yet. They're like, oh my gosh, your dog. And you were like, that is something you would see. Like you would know if your dog is with you or if you had a dog at the moment. And the fact that they saw your dog or look-alike of your dog that represented this animal. And they brought it up to you. That's so crazy and really cool.
Yeah, it's like that. That was a heartwarming story.
It is. It brings you a good warmth and kind of
bring comfort.
Yes, especially on a big move and starting a new place. So that's
you made it home with you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's a cool story. Thanks for sharing, Skipper Jay.
He's looking for more treats. I know him.
That's crazy.
There's a lot of different stories from these articles that we found this year and last year, and
I went and found some new ones today. I jumped into Reddit and fell down that rabbit hole, and there was a point where I was like, I have to stop. I have to catch my breath. I have to eat. I have to go outside.
I got to do so many things.
Yeah, I have to live life, not just read Reddit.
Yeah. Now, looking at most of these stories, a lot of the sites, they're like, it's like one of them was saying like urban legend. Everything was urban legends. So but I have like a personal thing with someone being like, oh, it's urban legends, is that they're all skeptical and they don't believe in it, but they're just trying to put content out there about talking about it. I do believe that there's a lot of stuff that's haunted or spirits that are roaming around on these parks, especially.
My life plan is I'm gonna haunt the parks, and I'm gonna be the most annoying ghost of all time. Like that is my plan to be.
I'm gonna steal people's food and alcohol.
I'm gonna turn their cell phones off. When
this
on
article
rides.
here is by
And
Bustle.
if they talk in the Haunted Mansion, we'll slap them. Ghost slap them.
It's 9 ghosts that reportedly haunt Disney parks from urban legend. So again, give credit to Bustle. But they go through, somebody named Dolly. It says Dolly fell from her seat while riding the Matterhorn at Disneyland.
Dolly took her seatbelt off, and no one knows why, but Matterhorn is a rough ride, and she got bumped out, and the next car that came along mangled her.
Well, they say that Dolly haunts the Matterhorn and Disneyland. I mean, of course, there's Walt, right? Walt Disney definitely haunts his apartment and Disneyland. There's so many stories about that.
When I did my management training at Disneyland, there was that like 3.5 hours at the end of it when they were like, okay, take you to Walt's apartment, and I go play in the park for a while. And I was like, I'm sitting here. I'm going to sit here. I'm going to soak up every second of this. So I sat in Walt's apartment alone for like 3 hours. And there was one point where I could swear I started smelling cigarette smoke. I was like, what you gonna do? I'm not leaving.
Yeah.
Sorry, bro. I'm sitting on your couch because I'm never get to do this again. I am making a mental memory of everything here.
Yeah. Did you see on a different site, the teenager that died at Disneyland in 1966?
Monorail?
Yes, the monorail one. Crazy. Now, I do want to know, but of course, I'm not going to have the answer on here. But like how it says is, it said 19-year-old that died after trying to sneak in and jumping across the tracks.
Trying to sneak in. He jumped up and off the fence and jumped onto the monorail track.
Yeah, and then it hit him, of course. Yeah, dragged him 40 feet. Now they're saying that the park workers have reported seeing a ghost of a 19-year-old running alongside the train. Do they think? Now, I want to know is do they see this entity on the ground or up high with the train?
They see him up high. I have friends that did monorail, and they would say at night, late at night when you were doing closing stuff, you would see a dudish thing just running on the tracks ahead of you.
Oh wow!
Trying to get out of the way. Like, kid, you might
John, hi Donna.
But jump.
Yeah. Crazy.
Hello to everybody tuning in, whether you were here from the start or just tuning in now. Hello, mates.
He got sucked into that monorail and became venison.
That's really sad. Again, from Bustle, it says The Boy in the Haunted Mansion, California edition. Let's see. Little boy's mother spread his ashes in the Haunted Mansion without getting the park's permission. Ever since, he's allegedly been heard periodically crying for his mother at the end of the ride. So that's another urban legend.
Yeah, actually, I had that one pulled up on a different site too right now. But I do want to.
They are, Donna. Yeah.
Want to talk? Or at least bring up your thoughts on spreading of ashes. Like it is completely not allowed, but we know people have done it, right?
It's in my advanced directive. I have a plan for my ashes to get dumped on Walt Disney World property.
Oh,
but I'm not going to reveal that here on the internet. That is for whoever handles that when it happens. But I have a plan. I want to get.
Do you think the people who have, just like this legend of this little boy, like are truly being active in the parks for whatever reason?
I believe,
because like I said, I'm told I'm gonna haunt the parks when I die. It's what I'm looking most forward to.
So it's already your motive.
Oh, that's where I'm gonna be. I'm gonna bounce back and forth between East Coast, West Coast.
Yeah, I can see it for this like a little boy being like completely not really at rest, you know.
Could you imagine getting an old-fashioned urn and like sneaking into the attic in the at the Haunted Mansion and then hiding the urn in amongst all the jumble?
Oh, I think they would notice. I bet you every little thing is cataloged down to where exactly its location is on the map.
Oh, 100%.
All right. Well, there goes that plan. Marie's plan B is in effect.
Plan B.
I will say this about the cremation thing. I am all for being able to do that on property. I just, at the end of the day, it's literally a bag of bone dust. And if you do it on a ride or somewhere, it's just to them it's just a waste product, and they're going to vacuum it up. So
I don't know if you guys
a more creative place.
Let me see. I don't know if I can make this any bigger.
Someone says they watched the latest Haunted Mansion movie on Disney Plus. I bought it. I loved it. It was so fun.
That is John Matthew Feliciano. The boy in the Haunted Mansion. I don't know if you can see this picture that well, but there is a boy.
Oh, this picture's a trip.
Yeah.
Oh, that is creepy.
Creepy. And that is California's Haunted Mansion is the only one that said to play host to an actual ghost of a little boy, someone posting in the WDW Magic forums. All you see in the photo after clicking the link, it appears as though the child is peeking his head out of the doom buggy and looking directly at me. There's no flash. There's no visible light coming from me. It's all infrared and invisible. Do with it, as you will. There is Debbie Stone. Again, this is from Bustle. Like the Matterhorn, there's a sad story, 1974. Yeah, so here's the
Debbie gets pushed.
Right, this is the one you were talking about.
And I don't make the little cakes.
Right. So that one we talked about. There's George. George, Don, you wanted to speak about George tonight?
Well, apparently George was a janitor that died on the job, supposedly, and while working at the Pirates of the Caribbean in Walt Disney World. And the opening cast member has to say good morning to George, or the ride just doesn't work right that day.
Right.
So whoever the opening cast member is, when they're doing their walkthrough, they say good morning, George, to be polite, and he doesn't break the ride down.
Wow.
I believe it. There's always those superstitions when it comes to spirits and stuff.
That is one passive-aggressive ghost.
Honestly, controls the whole ride.
I know. That's pretty neat.
That's where I would go.
Needy. If you don't say hi to me, no work day.
Hey, if you're not polite, I'm going to ruin your day.
Yeah. Like George, Mr. One Way is almost certainly an urban legend, one of the most passed around ghost stories clinging to Disney parks. Space Mountain, Disneyland, California. He's a red-haired man with a red face. Others said he's a kid dressed in the 70s era clothing. He tends to hang out in the queue for Space Mountain. So, again, a lot of these stories have to do with Disneyland. But why is Disneyland so much more haunted than Disney World or any of the other Disney locations? Well, here's the monorail ghost. You guys talked about that story, right?
Yep.
There's whatever the heck this is.
That's
so that one turned out to be. Turns out in the end that was a visual trick done for promotion.
Wow, I had a video I was going to show.
I love that video, but yeah, it's
here's Gwyneth Paltrow. Okay, we're going to get rid of that. We're going to stop sharing. I didn't know.
I was going to make a group joke, but I'm not going to.
Yeah, she says she doesn't care what people say about her, though.
I met her once. I met her one time.
Nah.
She started talking to me, and I was like, I don't know you, lady.
I don't know you.
It was when I was. It was for Spielberg's son's bar mitzvah.
We can't hear you.
It was for Spielberg's son's bar mitzvah, and so she gets out of the car, and she starts talking to me like she knows me, and I'm like, lady, I got a job to do. I need you to move along.
People want to know.
Not to Gwyneth Paltrow.
I wasn't rude about it, but I was like, I'm not who you think I am. You don't know me.
Right. I'm going to show people this again because people are asking me about the bustle. Let me entire screen.
Hold on 1 second.
There we go. Okay, so it is an article by Bustle. God bless you. Bustle Life.
Thank you.
These 9 Disney Park ghost stories will make you lose sleep tonight. The article is by Lucia Peters.
Not that.
2017. So if anybody wants to check that out, go do it. We also have some other. Come on, mouse.
Hey guys, I'm so sorry. This never happens, but to quote the late great Madeline Kahn in Paper Moon, this little gal's got to take a wiki tink. I'll be right back.
Go ahead.
There he goes.
There's also an article that I found by something called The Travel. So give credit to The Travel. But this is called Disney Parks 10 Haunted Mansion Legends You Didn't Know Existed. Number 10, Ghost Wanted. Near the entrance to the original attraction in Disneyland, there's a sign that welcomes all ghosts to enjoy active retirement in the halls of the Haunted Mansion. Story says that Walt went around the world inviting ghosts to fill his Haunted Mansion. 999. Oh, I don't know. I don't understand how that's really a story, though. There's nothing. A clever campaign. We can't help but it. All right. So it's just a silly story based around the 10 Haunted Mansion legends, right? Number 9, I put a spell on you. One of the mansion's most iconic scenes in the seance room, hosted by the enigmatic Madame Leota. The scene, blah, blah, blah. There's a legend involving the spell book. Okay, here it is. On Leota's table, stating that the prop is, in fact, a genuine book from the 14th century witchcraft.
Oh,
so there's a little doohickey for you.
I find it interesting that some of these sites, it's literally all Haunted Mansion stuff. Like all of the stories are just Haunted Mansion, either at either park. But
go figure that the ghost stories would mostly come from the Haunted Mansion.
Literally.
Yes, literally.
Let's see. Oh, this is the Bustle one. We already did that one.
That's like when they developed the Pirates of the Caribbean for Disneyland, there was not a huge market for fake bones.
Right.
So they bought real skeletons from medical school suppliers.
Yeah.
So there were at times real.
Hi, Jody.
There were real skulls in the Disneyland Pirates of the Caribbean.
That is,
I think over time they've been moving. They pulled them out.
They took them out, but that's one of the in the next article. That's one of the stories there. This says happy hauntings during the days of the mansion's construction. Disney Imagineers claim strange occurrences happened at night when they were working on the attraction. Eerie sounds, screams, and haunted happenings. Then there's the grinning gore. Legends of the design said that it scared people to death. These really aren't that fun, to be honest with you. Haunting of the Hatbox Ghost. Cast members reportedly seeing the mysterious ghost in the mirror of the attic scene, looming in the shadows in the hallway, and even in the ballroom scene.
Dave. Speaking of
Jody, watching Halloween.
Speaking of shadows in the mirror, you guys heard the horror stories that is the basement in Mickey's house in Toontown, Disneyland?
The basement?
No. Didn't they just redo that whole area?
People I know hate working that attraction because you hear voices, the mirrors, you'll see a shadow behind you moving around. Hey, what's up? Going down in the basement area, things move behind your back. People
Michael Clements
wants no. As soon as you come down to that area, it's just creepy. You get like this cold down your spine.
Yeah. Oh, Aaron, that was for you. God bless you.
Are you talking about the bones from Pirates?
Thank you.
So Bobby Driscoll's bones. The legend says that after falling out with Disney, Driscoll traveled to New York and mysteriously disappeared for years. His body was reportedly found sometime later by 2 boys in an abandoned apartment. Sorry,
drugs. He got heavy into heroin, and it's really sad because the medical examiner didn't know who he was. Like he was a John Doe. It was like 4 or 5 days before anyone was able to recognize who he was.
Wow.
So he just sat in the freezer at the coroner's office for days after being forgotten by Disney.
Very sorry.
That is crazy.
And the last one in this, the story says that after Ashes to Ashes, the ride has been closed for the night. Staff have seen ghosts of a little boy riding one of the dune buggies. This is the little boy we showed the picture of in the last article. I'm looking for the one with the videos.
I do want to go see that boy. I will ride Haunted Mansion as many times to see this kid.
Right. Yeah.
Aaron, I will go with you. I will ride it. If it
I will
riding it
go
all
with
day
you
long, I will do it. Yes, Dave.
Yeah.
Yes.
God bless you, Aaron.
Thank you. Allergies are god awful.
He's allergic to ghosts.
Oh my goodness. Thank you, everyone.
You're welcome. Okay, this one is from Ranka. Let me pull this up. Ranka. Hello, Ranka.
Great. Now we just got banned in England, Dave. Thanks.
I'm sure we did. Yeah, I know it's my fault.
King is not happy with us.
Here we go. All right,
Ranker.
Cheerio, Ranka.
There is still one real skull on Pirates. They say it's not, but if you look at it, it's larger than all the other prop skulls.
We're going to dive into that, but the first story on Ranker here out of this article is creepy stories and legends about Disneyland. You guys should check this one out too. Of course, Walt Disney haunts his old apartment. We know that. There's a ghost rider on Space Mountain. Then there are
to be fair, if I was Walt, I would be haunting his apartment above Pirates because the one on Main Street, it's tiny. Now, if you want to go to that one, that's $15,000 a night. I want to sleep on that one.
True.
The Ricky Unique one where you got to pull the bed out from the sofa.
No.
Because we have real bones. We also there's a human skull.
No, there's one human skull left in Pirates. Yeah, it's the one as you see above
the bed.
Yeah. Well, when it was built, I mean, they didn't have realistic-looking skeletons for those days. So
let's see if this video works here. Okay, no, didn't work. I don't want an ad.
We don't need the ads. We need the content.
Oh, excuse me.
Who dis?
All right, let's see.
For those listening on podcast, an unknown lady is talking, but we can't.
And we can't hear her. More on Disney Dose. DisneyDose.com.
Hey, she doesn't sponsor the show.
Okay, hold on. Let's stop that right there. We don't need
not eBay.
Get rid of that.
This show is turned into a giant ad for eBay, and I want to see that eBay check.
We have not going to buy any bones off eBay.
No, I bet you could though.
Bone shops are currently for bones right now. Here's the Disneyland ghost who was caught on camera. But Jay, you said this is something
was something somebody made. It was part of a marketing campaign, which is makes me sad because I wanted this to be real. I really, really wanted this to be real.
God, Aaron, God bless us.
I'm a mess. Oh my goodness.
You are a disaster,
thank you,
kid. Well, I'm going to play it anyway, Jay. Let's play it. Let's see what happens.
Let's see what happens.
It's cool looking, if anything. It's very
eBay.
Cool.
Again, eBay.
eBay needs to write all four of us a check or give us a gift card.
I'll donate mine to the group.
Your eBay check?
Yeah.
Here it comes.
Not gonna lie, first you're gonna
okay.
I have some really cool retro stuff I found on eBay.
Where's the Tower Terror Ghost?
This is the Disneyland one, yeah.
Is that him?
He shows up
Next
twice in this. This is such a cool video.
Okay, so we're on the ride of Tower Tower.
Like, I want this to be real.
Yeah.
Is this like an inspector gentleman?
He's doing the checklist. Like, all right, this is working. This is working. That's not
right there behind him. See, but I think that's just the video from the ride.
I don't know.
Oh, they took his hat.
See, that's the kind of crap I'm going to do when I'm a Disney ghost.
Yeah, no, this is nothing but
Oh, I see it. He's right there in the seat.
Yeah. He just kind of sparkles in.
Yeah, he's across the way. Kind of. Wait, what? I'm looking at something
There's
different.
one behind him.
Oh, okay.
There. Yeah, see them? They're called anomalies.
They are anomalies.
I bet you those ghosts are just mad that it's not Tower anymore.
Probably. The fireworks ghost.
What's cool about this one? So it's coming up on our left. See that turret right there? Zooming in. Because the castle's forced perspective, this ghost person is in real size on the castle. You can see makes the castle show its real dimensions.
Yeah, it was there quick, like a little fade in, fade out moment right there.
Hey, there's somebody like, hey, these are great fireworks.
Oh, what's this one? This one looks like it'll be creepy.
Creepy spot. So these sculptures, these marble sculptures showed up to the Walt Disney Studios one day from Italy. Someone had carved them and sent them to Walt, and he made them part of Disneyland. And that is a very creepy area to be in at night by yourself. There's a feeling of, when there's eyes in the back of your head? When you're alone in Snow White's grotto.
Hi, Jason.
Hi.
No, not you. A different Jason watching. But hello.
I was confused. I pointed out something, but I didn't see it.
Yeah, there, right there. Oh, it's Disney gone.
What?
Oh, the Space Mountain one. Okay, we're looking for someone with long hair. Oh, okay. There's like a blue apparition that went into the seat.
Yep.
Okay. It would be cool if it was the more. Oh, that's good. I feel like if it would be really cool if it was the one that they like all the stories that said like the gentleman long red hair.
When you think about it, haunting Disney is the ultimate way to stick it to yellow shoes because you can go anytime you want, no reservations needed. You're not spending any money. You can do whatever you want, anytime you want. And
is this the fake one?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, is that it?
This one's very shaky.
It's coming up here.
My OG mansion.
There it is, right there, moving, walking.
Huh.
Walking out of the closed gates into New Orleans Square.
What?
Yep. Yeah.
This is such a cool. I want this video to be real. Please, someone tell me I'm wrong. It's like see this apparition, just this body made of light walking out of the mansion's gates and through New Orleans Square out into Frontierland.
It's weird that it's creating a light, like an astigmatism light beam that's like up and down.
See, it's me when they'll be like, "Dag name it, it's Streaker Ghost is running down Main Street again."
Yeah. Let me stop sharing my screen. Kim says she's going to haunt Small World. Currently, she's haunting me. She haunts my dreams, Kim.
That's a good thing.
Well, I saw on one of the sites that you shared in our group that like people say that the Small World dolls are haunted. They either move or things change about them.
Hear any of this? No.
The only thing haunted about that ride is that it stinks.
It's that it's perfect. It's perfect, and everyone should do it every visit.
I heard some of the dolls disappear.
I heard their hair grow.
Yeah, they have to go to the back. Yeah. Well, yeah, because it's all the water and it's the humidity in there. Their hair's made of yarn, so it's just gonna start coming down.
Oh my God, Kim.
It starts expanding.
Dolls are scary as it is.
Dolls are creepy.
AF.
Yeah, I can't stand dolls.
I love small
Okay, I have a question for you all, and
for
our viewers. So please put it in the comments.
Hello,
your answer. Okay, so here's my question. I had asked someone this like a while back. I think it was more in conversation that it came up. But do you believe or think, and this goes along the lines of believing ghosts, but do you think that we have all, well, like, let's say we're at Walt Disney World, we're at Magic Kingdom right now, we're walking around, but do you think, like, out of the handful of people you're looking at least one of them is a ghost? Yeah. That is just in your life, and that's like a very specific moment, but just throughout your day, do you believe that you've been seeing people? Go.
You could be, yeah. I mean, and that's cool because you wouldn't even know, and it's just a normal person.
Exactly. Yeah. They're going about their routine, their time, whatever that might be.
They're running by us going, ha, we don't need a fast pass. We don't got no Disney Plus.
Yeah, because you could turn around and then they're gone. And people just think that person left, but they probably weren't even alive.
If Iger gets a win to the show, he's going to find a way to start charging ghosts admission.
You're right.
Well, did the Ghost Pass? I didn't see the increase the price of Ghost Pass yet. They got Fast Pass. The Disney Plus increase, annual passes increase, food increase, but I didn't see Ghost Pass increase.
Oh goodness!
See, I'm telling you, it's the ultimate way to stick it to Yellow Shoes. Haunt them. Think of all the money they're not getting on your fund this time.
Yeah.
Ha ha ha! I am literally king of the kingdom, and there's nothing you can do about it.
That's kind of terrifying. The Kingdom Keeper books, how the dolls from Small World came to life, chase the kids.
I haven't read that one. Why does everybody hate Small World? It's so cute and lovely and sweet.
How they describe the pirates.
The face Aaron is giving me.
Pirates dragging the Buzz Lightyear cars.
The Buzz Lightyear cars?
Yeah, and well, after dark, in the Kingdom Keepers, the lasers on the Buzz Lightyear cars actually work.
Oh, got you.
So the pirates are getting all the cars and gonna,
Wow, streets on Main Street. Jeez.
Huh.
Creepy. There's a lot of different creepy stories, but then you get into ghosts and what everybody feels. When years ago, before we moved into our house, and Kim and I lived in a condo, and Colvin was a wee little lad. Kim and I used to watch a lot of ghost, not ghost vloggers, like the people that ghost chasers, Yeah. And I forget the names of the shows. There was a guy named Zach something. And we would watch those shows.
That's Ghost Adventures and not the sidebar you, Dave.
They were Zach Bagans.
Ghost Adventures is amazing to watch because Zach Bagans is a terrible human being.
He really is.
He is
really so bad.
He's horrible. He's a horrible
100%.
Wait. Other than being not a bad looking guy and has muscles, what's bad about him?
He's not even that good looking.
No, I think young Zach Bagans was when Ghost Adventures first started, season 1, episode 1. They're in season 30.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Zach Bagans is a terrible. He's just a terrible person.
I think more of it has come to his obsession of demonic entities and how he talks to his team and
he's a bully. He's somebody who was bullied really hard growing up. And the way he treats everybody in his life he is the bully. Mm-hmm. And it's not just that, he is just a dumb person on top of it.
A lot of people do not like him.
Yeah. There was the one episode, and I can't remember what it was, but he's like, racism is bad.
It is bad.
Yeah, Zach, why? I don't know, but it's bad.
Is he a California dude?
He's a Vegas dude.
He's Vegas, yeah.
And there was the one season. There was the one season of the show. There was the one season of the show where he moved, and in the 6 episodes, he'd given away his town location, the route he walks his dog, what his car looks like. I was like, dude, are you trying to get murdered?
Hi, Tiffany. We used to watch them all the time. There were several ghost shows. Go back
and watch it, but watch Zach's interactions with people.
Okay.
He is an awful, terrible human being and the stupid one on top of it.
Then Meatloaf, God bless his soul, one of my favorite singers, Meatloaf. I think he was on there a couple times. He was.
I think it was too.
Yeah, he later in his life he got into ghost hunting. Yeah,
they are on season 27 right now.
Oh my god, man!
Ghost
Who has more seasons, them or Survivor?
The best.
I have no idea.
The best thing Zach ever said. I'll never forget it. He was talking one episode. He goes, "This chair is evil and wants to collect a soul."
Oh my gosh. I'm Zach Bagans, and I'm a demonologist.
I can honestly say I don't think I've ever watched that program.
Yeah, Don, you would probably like
it. You to watch it, but watch
it all the time.
Watch it through the lens of Zach Bagans is terrible and terrible to other people. He's just a narcissist, sociopath.
Yeah. Oh, I gotta go back and check
crazy. Oh, and they just season 27 just started.
I could do a whole podcast where I go episode by episode talking about how bad.
I didn't know you were such a Ghost Adventures fan.
I watched it for a long time, and I was just like, I'm just gonna be like, all right.
Yeah. New episode.
He's a D-bag, and I couldn't watch it anymore.
Season 27, episode 2, brand new on Discovery Plus. Check it out. Yeah. They're popping out these seasons.
Yeah, we watch Adventures. No, Mysteries from the Museum.
Okay. On YouTube, there's a channel called Mindseed TV. They do awesome paranormal investigations. I call them my hot boys, because they are. But Mindseed TV YouTube, really cool, creepy, spooky stuff. And they do it, and then their stuff is crowdfunded, so they're not like the Travel Channel going, give us something, anything, doesn't matter what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Back home, there's a Italian restaurant, and they used to talk about it. You know, the owners were like, "Yeah, we see they saw a ghost dog, and things happening in the restaurant." And then they researched the original people that built that building were very rich people from New York City, and there was always an open field next to that restaurant, and I never knew, why doesn't someone build something there on that field? Well, the original people that built that restaurant, that home, the vacant field next to it was a cemetery. And the lady that lived there, she didn't like waking up in the morning and seeing all the headstones, so she paid someone to remove the headstone.
Oh, hold on a minute. Oh, God.
They found the people that bought the building and turned it into a restaurant.
Hey, Bill Smoot.
They found a couple of the headstones in the garage, hidden in the garage.
Oh, God, that's
how you get the movie Poltergeist.
By the way, if you ever pop into the show, I mean, whether you watch it every week or you're brand new and you just pop in once, I'm calling your name out. I'm going to say, hey, what's up, Bill Smoot? Michael Clement says, I've been to a bunch of the most haunted places. I'm not buying it. Thankfully, I'm only positive energy. Yeah, I believe in positive energy.
Yeah.
I like that. Yeah. I mean,
there is positive energy when it comes to spirits. So
there is. There's
not
positive
to say
energy.
Yeah.
It's a whole thing that we don't really know about, and it's one of those. I like the scientific approach to it.
Yeah. Marie and I stayed at the Hawthorne Hotel in Salem, Massachusetts, and it's on the list of American haunted places, and there was a spooky vibe in that place.
Yeah.
Next time you see Marie, ask her about the night we stayed at the Hawthorne.
Okay.
What do you guys think is the most spookiest Disney resort? I mean, we've all stayed at some Disney World resorts or been to them. What do you think?
Let me think.
The most frightening thing I've seen at a Disney resort is when I looked underneath the bed at an All-Star, and that just scared the hell out of me. I was like, wow. I don't think they moved the bed to vacuum.
I don't know.
For me, it's Boardwalk.
Really?
Oh, the chair.
I get a shine. Well, not only that, but I get a shining vibe. So I've told this story several times, but we stayed at Boardwalk our second trip with Colton. We were supposed to stay at the Poly, and they were redoing the pool. And when we found out, I was like, well, there's no pool, and they were like, well, what do you want us to do? I was like, move us. They moved us to a 1-bedroom at Boardwalk. We loved it. But if you walk into the Boardwalk lobby area like late at night, or I got up really early one morning, I went to the gym, I walked around, there's a shining vibe to it. Okay. So they have a lounge with like really old time music playing. A Belvedere Lounge, I believe it is.
Yeah.
There's a certain feeling to it. And although it's a beautiful resort, I got a very creepy vibe, like something's going on there.
Yeah, there's a lot of areas on the Boardwalk where you're kind of alone. Yeah. Like there's nothing happening.
Yeah.
I think if I'm thinking of the same like lounge that you're talking about, yeah, it could be especially at nighttime if you're just up there. Because it's a second story, right?
It's on the same level as the lobby. If you come in off the boardwalk, it's to the left of the lobby.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's the Bellevue Lounge. Yeah.
Lounge.
But yeah, I mean, I was up. It was early. I couldn't sleep. I was really excited to be there, and I went walking around while Colton and Kim were sleeping, and yeah, and you're right, Aaron. There's like places on the boardwalk. No one's there.
Oh, no one, and there never is.
No. So
yeah.
I gotta say it's contemporary, but only at night when everyone's in bed.
Right.
Stores are closed and the place is empty. There's so much history's happened there. But it's been a place for people to go jumping for a lot of years.
Well, yeah, right. Yeah.
And so there is kind of that creepy energy when you're walking around late at night of how many people have gone to jumping here?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Somebody did that recently this year. Oh. Unfortunately, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, Casper happened to Casper a few years ago because a swarm of bees came up at him and he went backwards and the poor young man fell 4 stories and
and there's like the whole 2 levels of conference rooms.
Yeah.
That no one's ever at.
Yeah. But you do have to go there once in your lives and stand in the spot where Nixon did and be like, I am not a crook. It's once you have to do it.
Yeah.
And when you're walking around the Poly, understand, hey, on this ground floor here, somewhere in this building, John Lennon signed the contract that ended the Beatles.
Yeah.
And they've lost what room it was.
Yeah.
I know the room.
Well, there's conflicting stories on what room it is, and there's no way to prove it.
Well, what I love about that is not only did he divorce the Beatles, dissolve them, he was there with his mistress and his son.
Yes. That was the mistress that his wife set him up with?
Yeah.
Yes. May Peng. Yoko gave him May Peng to watch him.
You're getting on my nerves. Take this woman and get out of my house for a couple days.
Well, they broke up. I mean, he was really drunk and he was out of control. Yeah. And so, but she said to May, keep an eye on him, and she did. She kept an eye on him. But
I want Sean's pictures from that trip. I want to see all the places John Lennon stood in front of at the Magic Kingdom.
We should actually reach out and ask Sean if he'll be on. That would be pretty cool, right?
We could try.
Yeah, we could.
Won't hurt.
I'm gonna do it. I'll do it tomorrow. That about wraps it up for Disney Night Live. We're every Saturday at 8 p.m. Eastern. Again, we're a live show. We come to you, but we also put this out as an audio podcast. We're on themagicworld.com. Our sponsor, happy birthday to our friend Jasper. Thank you to D Magic World for my awesome shirt that I won in trivia. D Magic World, Disney Nerds, Podcast Disney Nerds group. Oh man, dude, I forgot to mention. I'm a travel agent now. reach out to me.
Oh, yeah.
Travelmation.
At travelmation.net if you want me to help you book your trip anywhere.
And Dave, like, and the three of us are locals, but like if we wanted to spend the night at Poly or anywhere on property, just call you. You can set it up for me.
Yeah, I'll help you. Look, it all says it right here, Disney and more. Look at me. I'll help you do that. But thank you to everybody who tuned in tonight. Thank you to you guys, because without you, I'd be here by myself, and that'd be boring.
Yeah.
All right. Let's face it.
Thank you to the great state of Florida for making me one of your own.
Yes, I'm really happy, Jay, that you're home. You're in Florida finally. It's been a long journey, and I'm glad that Peter made it with you. I really am. That story really got us. So I'm glad that he's there with you. But most of all, I'm happy he is. And it's a long time coming. You had a long journey there, but thanks to Animal Kingdom, Aaron, Disney, Don, official Skipper Jay. I'm NTD David. We want to just wish you all a great, happy rest of your weekend. And where is our outro? Have a great night, everybody. We love you guys.
Good night.
Oh, welcome to Florida.
Yay.